Mnangagwa. Remember, after the M31 did not yield the desired results, Mnangagwa countered them by removing Sanyatwe, one of the military generals who could have actually played an important role during that particular day, surprisingly being removed and demoted through promotion to the Ministry of Sports. We saw Blessed Geza also announcing impeachment of Emmerson Mnangagwa. To say that Mnangagwa took that seriously, what did he do? He did not just sit and watch how Blessed Geza was going to come around. We saw the members of CCC as well as ZANU PF, members of parliament, being parceled with land. They were given urban land by Emmerson Mnangagwa, which could actually be perceived as bribe. Now, is it possible for Mnangagwa to be impeached anytime? Can it be today or tomorrow or any day? This and more would be ventilated on this live broadcast. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, that is Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. Is it possible for Blessed Geza to impeach Emmerson Mnangagwa? Now, if you understand who Blessed Geza is, then there is really a possibility for Blessed Geza to surprisingly impeach Emmerson Mnangagwa. Now, Blessed Geza should be understand this way. He is not a stand-alone man. And even I think Daniel Gao at some point said, when insulting Blessed Geza, calling Blessed Geza a dog, he said, now we are calling Blessed Geza a dog so that we see the honor, so that the honor of Blessed Geza can come out publicly. So ZANU PF minister acknowledged that Blessed Geza is not alone. Blessed Geza is owned, which means Blessed Geza is on duty, working for somebody or some people, very, very powerful people. If you look at his press briefing, Blessed Geza has editors. His videos are well edited. They put military songs, military gear. You see, even the place where Blessed Geza is doing press briefing, it must be a hotel, a nice place. A place has been prepared for him. I mean, the last two press briefings, Blessed Geza was glowing. So I am depicting that to show that Blessed Geza has very, very powerful people, well financed. He is well financed. And I said at one point, Blessed Geza is acting like a command center. He is giving information, updating the people of Zimbabwe about where they are in terms of removing Mnangagwa. So impeachment will eventually become one of the last processes to remove Emmerson Mnangagwa as the president. Is it possible? That is the question I want to. It is very, very possible. Why would Mnangagwa bribe the members of parliament with pieces of land when Blessed Geza announces that Mnangagwa would be impeached? It is aiming at bribing the members of parliament so that if impeachment surfaces, then they may not actually betray Emmerson Mnangagwa. Now, are all members of parliament that belong to ZANU PF in the Emmerson Mnangagwa faction? That cannot be proved. That, members of parliament can also exercise a conscious decision depending on the security situation, on their security situation. So it's quite clear. You remember Blessed Geza has also made pronouncements that there is is a government. He has talked of a new government that will take over from Emmerson Mnangagwa, really depicting, and that new government cannot be from the people, all the people who are outside the current government of Emmerson Mnangagwa. People would be surprised, especially when impeachment process is being finally done. Whether it can be done today, whether it can be done after a military operation, but it will be an avenue to remove Emmerson Mnangagwa. Eventually, impeachment would be exercised by Emmerson Mnangagwa, whether he likes it or not. And we have seen he is a very, very vulnerable man. He is not a standalone president. He relies heavily on the members of parliament, especially sincerity of the members of parliament and faithfulness of the members of parliament. Now, if Blessed Geza can prove with his group that they will protect the members of parliament after taking a decision to impeach Emmerson Mnangagwa, I can attest to you that the members of parliament can actually quickly raise a motion in a parliament setup, and most probably that motion be allowed and quickly vote, and the majority vote for the impeachment of the government of Emmerson Mnangagwa. Then we wake up on one following morning without the government. It is quite very, very possible. And I can tell you that the scheming against Mnangagwa did not start now, even with the Blessed Geza coming out. It may be an ongoing process. That is why for a long period of time, before even Blessed Geza surfaced on my other channel, I used to talk and depict ZANU PF factionalism. A lot of people were not believing this, but a lot began to actually believe that indeed there was factionalism. Up to today, while this it has been here to the members of the public, that there is indeed ZANU PF factionalism. ZANU PF, some of the ZANU PF officials like Chris Mutswango will actually stand up and deny that there is ZANU factionalism. But the truth of the matter is that ZANU PF factionalism does indeed exist. It is actually a phenomenon, a political phenomenon, and a political reality within ZANU PF. So, is it possible to impeach Emmerson Mnangagwa by Blessed Geza? That is 100% possible. It is quite very, very possible. If the members of the parliament or belonging to ZANU PF can be assured of their security, especially belonging to retired General Chiwenga faction, I strongly believe in that parliament there are people who are supporting retired General Chiwenga, and there are people who are also loyal to Emmerson Mnangagwa. If you look at the people who have been spearheading the 2030 mantra, it's just few ministers. It's Daniel Gawe, Owen Mnangagwa, the sons of Emmerson Mnangagwa, the wife of Mnangagwa. You can't trust those youth leaders. There are few youth leaders who are sincerely supporting Emmerson Mnangagwa, but you saw Tino Machakaire yesterday actually blowing the mind of the people of Zimbabwe and creating debate yesterday. A lot of people actually surprised that that minister can be that bold. That, remember yesterday I said, that can be a signal of the greater things to come within few hours, I said within few days. And my prediction still stands. Something surprising and imminent may actually occur. Remember, Blessed Geza said last time, I think Mnangagwa has been able to apply the principle of counterintelligence because we've been putting on the public domain our strategies. Going forward, we will be limiting the issue of making public our intentions. So, which means we expect now going forward secret interventions to be done by Blessed Geza and the group in an attempt to remove Emmerson Mnangagwa. There is a possibility. You may hear today there was a surprise impeachment and Mnangagwa was successfully impeached. Or you may hear today there was a surprise deployment of the military and Emmerson Mnangagwa impeachment is in motion, and most probably, seeing that the scales are not on his side, may decide to offer a resignation letter like Robert Gabriel, because impeachment is consequential, by the way. And then Blessed Geza announcing the process of impeaching Mnangagwa and instructing the parliament to act likewise may be actually a pressure exerted on Mnangagwa to resign. He might have been told, he has already been told that no, resign, relinquish power for your vice president. He knows that. He has been told by war veterans to do so, and pressure will continue being put on him so that he does so, because Blessed Geza and the group, they don't want to take power through fighting. They want to use the constitution to take power from Emmerson Mnangagwa. The exact way they use the constitution to remove Robert Gabriel. That is what they exactly want. So they don't want it to appear like a real coup that is done by your Ibrahim Traore and other guys. They want it to be a constitutional process where a president is put on the corner and he is left with no option but to resign. So anything is possible. And I must say, from now going onwards, the removing of Emmerson Mnangagwa is going to be surprising. It will be a surprise. It will be something that is imminent. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we be live, you become the very first one to watch us. And appeal to the viewers of this channel to also go and follow Hloniphani Global News on Facebook. We want to reach the minimum threshold to begin also to do live broadcast on that particular page. So please search for Hloniphani Global News and make sure that you follow that page. You can financially support this channel by actually pressing the red or black subscribe button, or you can do so by pressing the join button and be part of our members. You can also do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. I see people sending me messages. That's why sometimes I try to stop I see a lot of people are talking about impeachment. We don't want to speculate on something without evidence. We first need to gather evidence. If I can get evidence, then I will begin to speak about that. Thank you very much once again. Ogan Umhlabane is signing out. Please do remember to follow